Welcome to our employment taxes update for the month of October 2024. This month we focus on wage compliance and activity from the Fair Work Ombudsman, as well as the latest updates on superannuation matters, and some brief insights into recent payroll tax changes. In October, it was reported that in 2023 to 24, the FWO recovered $473 million for underpaid workers, marking the third highest annual recovery. In total, the FWO has recovered $1.5 billion since 2022. This effort is part of a broader initiative to ensure compliance and accountability among large corporate employers. Michael Campbell, the acting Fair Work Ombudsman, said this sends a clear message that employers must place a higher priority on ensuring they are meeting their workers' legal entitlements, and that includes by improving their payroll systems and governance and investing in advice. He further stated that they will continue with their intelligence-led work into 2025, targeting high-risk sectors including aged care services, agriculture, building and construction, disability support services, fast food, restaurants and cafes, large corporates and universities. In other wage compliance news, it was reported that celebrity chef Opal Khan faces legal action for allegedly underpaying migrant workers. The FWO has launched federal court action against the Métis bar and restaurant group that operated Mr. Khan's French-inspired hatted venue, the Métis at Sydney's Potts Point, for allegedly failing to backpay two underpaid workers, and has alleged Mr. Khan was personally involved in the breaches. The business faces fines of up to $46,950 per breach, and Mr. Khan faces penalties of up to $9,390 per breach. The FWO said they would continue to take businesses that do not comply with lawful requests to court. Turning to superannuation, a recent tribunal case regarding a plumber explored the extended definition of an employee per Section 12(3) of the Superannuation Guarantee Administration Act. The section aims to capture those engaged wholly or principally for their labour. In the case of Trustee for Peter Hatfield Trust v. Federal Commissioner of Taxation, the tribunal concluded that the worker of 10 years was an independent contractor and not an employee. The plumber, a licensed professional, worked independently, invoiced based on hours worked, paid GST, lodged business activity statements, owned his tools, and operated his own business. In 2021, he lodged a complaint with the ATO regarding unpaid superannuation contributions from 2010 to 2020. The Commissioner of Taxation deemed him an employee under the SGAA and issued SGC assessments to which the applicant objected, arguing that the plumber was a contractor. The AAT found that the contracts were for specific plumbing jobs rather than primarily for the plumber's labour. The plumber was skilled, paid per job, had the right to refuse work, and was not supervised by the business, which supported his status as an independent contractor rather than an employee. In other updates, the ATO is adopting a targeted approach to collect unpaid PAYG withholding and superannuation. Businesses ignoring engagement attempts may face director penalty notices and garnishee orders, emphasising the importance of compliance. The ATO has also updated its guidelines on the remission of superannuation guarantee charge penalties through an update to Practice Statement Law Administration 2021-3. These updates provide clearer processes and examples, helping taxpayers understand how to seek penalty relief under various circumstances. In payroll tax news, Queensland has announced an amnesty for payments to dentists under relevant contracts, effective until June 2025. Meanwhile, the Northern Territory is increasing its payroll tax-free threshold to support smaller businesses and an exemption for apprentice and trainee wages. Thank you for joining our employment tax update for October 2024. It is evident that wage compliance continues to be a hot topic. If you are yet to undertake a review of your compliance, please let us know, and we would be pleased to have a confidential discussion around some key considerations. As always, please feel free to connect with your local RSM contact, being myself and Peter in Melbourne, Gina and Neve in Perth, and Jason in Sydney.